thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. Just about set to go down. And on the hill today, Spencer Schwellenbach. What's the word on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. Merrill. That's too low. And we're underway here in the home opener. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bryce Harper now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's out to center field. Harris flashes the leather on the running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Matt Chapman, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball, no strike.
Rodriguez off of first with two away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. Next one misses. 2-1. Popped up. Olsen should have this one. And that is that. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole.
When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back here in Atlanta, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one outside,
one strike.
And that is ball one. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna.
You know, Boog, it's
Jr.
nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Here's Matt
Batting
Olson.
third, the first baseman, Matt.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
And that skips into dirt. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Leading off for the
Second
Orioles,
inning set
the
to go.
shortstop,
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
Schwellenbach back to work. Fastball for a strike. Schwellenbach goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Well struck right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Schwellenbach, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is lifted in the air. Ozuna under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Truist Park, and now Josh Naylor.
The designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
For the Braves,
Jonah Heim digs in now.
Heim.
And it looks like trouble. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throws on the brakes, and now he's back to third safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Base hit, center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump on.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they add on. It's 4-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here is Matt Olson. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Ozuna is out. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back. Brian Reynolds here.
The right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Ripped on the ground to second. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Here's JT Realmuto.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
And now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get 1. Over to first, safe. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Relay to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so on the outside.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH. Josh Naylor.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That's back there. And it's out of here. So he goes yard to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-1. Foul ball. Ball one there. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, one down. So up next, Michael Harris the second. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Henderson throws to first in time. Now a chance for Thairo Estrada. He's 0 for 1.
Estrada.
And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. On to the fourth and into the box for Baltimore, Matt Chapman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
In the air, left field. Ozuna under it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first. 2 gone. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball. On the ground. And that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Back here in Atlanta. Ready to go, now bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Keegan Aiken.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job now there to keep it from getting away.
Elly.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Reynolds gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Acuna now.
Right fielder, number
1 for 2.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch, not close. McKinstry leads off first with 1 away. Man at second. That's through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one finds the zone, and the count's full. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And that one's gone. All muscle to center field. It's 9-1. Olsen lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab for the second out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez makes the catch, inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. There's the swing and a miss. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe the swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Josh Naylor. Aiken back to work. Chapman brings it in, and there's one down. Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. Heim, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander hauls it in to end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Swings through that one.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Right side, hard hit. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Thairo Estrada. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And the batter now, Zach McKinstry. And the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 55, Ryan Kesler.
And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Everything came together for him. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Brings it in, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. Runner in from third to extend their lead.